people will let us know. All right. It's showing me live. Showing me live. We a minute behind, though. We was having fun in here. And I want the fun to continue.
Yes.
All right. Let me click go live here on the Instagram. All right. That's look a little choppy on the Instagram. Let's see, though.
Choppy?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to let it roll. You know, Instagram be tweaking.
They do.
I might have to shut the Instagram down. Look like I'm just stuck. And you just sitting there with your eyes closed.
No, they're open now.
I know, but okay. I don't know. It's kind of laggy on Instagram. But listen, y'all, it's we live, all right?
Hey everybody.
Yeah. So let us know if everything look good, sound good. As always, we got to do our check 1 2s. Instagram look like it ain't rocking with us today. So let me check
Instagram.
It'll be all right. Let me check Facebook. Okay. I don't hear the music, but it's all good. We hear the music, right, Kim?
Yes.
Jerome is in the building.
Hey, Jerome.
Cousin is in the building.
Cousin Jerome.
That's it. Cousin Jerome in the building. All right. So if we sound good on Facebook, we should be good on YouTube.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
We just gonna roll.
We're gonna rock.
We gonna roll. We gonna rock.
We're gonna roll with it.
That's what we doing.
With it.
All right. So listen, y'all. As you can probably tell, we just this is the hangout. It seems like we haven't done a true hangout in a minute.
No, it's been a little
bit. It's been a minute.
We ain't cut up in a minute.
We ain't cut up in a minute. Mm-mm. And speaking of that, let me get this water over here and get the water. I need some water on tonight.
Wet your throat.
I just need what was that? Somebody, I think it was Martin. We ain't come here to watch you drink water. Remember that?
I love Martin. Oh my gosh. I'll never get tired of watching Martin.
Right. I think he coming to Cleveland. I saw somebody.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Somebody posted.
We're supposed to go see Shuler King.
Oh, really?
On the 30th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So
Sorry
Kim,
about that.
I think everything look good, sound good. Cousin gave me the thumbs up and
look good and sound good.
I don't know about always. Sometimes we be in here be like, look, be like, you know what I mean? Be jacked up.
That's okay. I'm gonna boost us up anyways.
Had to reboot. No, it's all good. Let me just roll with it being all right for now. Okay. All right, Kim. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and do the intro, but this is the true. We just hanging out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing on tonight.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Kim. You ready, Kim?
Yes.
All right. What's up, people? Welcome to Quit for What. I'm your host, Ramon Jamal.
And I'm Kim B.
Kim is in the building, y'all.
Yes.
Welcome back, Kim. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back.
Yeah, because you missed last Tuesday.
I know. I got to watch it, but I really wish I could have been here.
Yeah, it was cool. We had Dara Harper.
Yes, I got to watch the show though, but
Dara. I kept missing her name. Dara Harper. You know I'm terrible with names. We had Dara on, and it was cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. She gave a lot of good information, and just I like how she just kind of, just carried her own and was just,
that was cool. Yeah, just laid back, chill.
Yeah.
Good conversation, and that's what it's about, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's just, me and Kim, we just hang out, chillax, and
that's what we do.
We're gonna go back to how it was before we started having guests on a regular basis. But speaking of that, if anybody out there would like to be a guest, okay, on Quit for What, just let you know, you have to be someone who is pursuing a passion and who been through the mud but did not give up. Okay, that's what we want. Because that's something that can motivate, educate, and inspire others.
Absolutely.
To not give up. Quit for what? You know what I'm talking about? We got G Code in the building. And I gotta get G Code. Come on, G Code. G Code gotta be on the show.
I know.
Right?
Like, what's up, brother?
And he said he just friend requested you. So he see you.
I know. I'm about to
I
got you. I'm about to got you.
Look at that. Hey, think of that. You think about somebody seeing your friend request, but you just don't know, like they can see you, like they behind something looking. Like, Let me see if she gonna accept it. They saw you looked at it.
I read it. I saw it, but
No.
but yeah.
He actually see you.
Right.
Oh man. Okay.
Silly.
I know, right? So listen, y'all. I think we're gonna try to do the call-ins, and this is something I don't do on a regular basis. So I'm hoping that it's set up. So if y'all want to call in, to talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout something out that you got going on, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
All right, y'all can give us a call.
Call
okay.
in.
Hey, Zuki,
Did we give him the number?
Building? Not yet. I'm gonna pull up the number here shortly. Zuki is in the building. Hey, you know what? It's so easy. I'm pretty sure it's probably somebody on that knows the number.
I don't know.
It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy.
It is really easy.
It's pretty easy. So anyway, Kim, how are you?
I'm great.
You
Thank
great,
you
Kim?
for asking. Yes.
Yeah. So I know, like I said, you weren't here
Yeah.
last Tuesday. Everything good with you?
My baby she's a grown baby, but she's my baby. She had surgery.
Okay.
She got her tonsils and adenoids removed.
Okay.
So she's trying to recuperate, or that wasn't the word. Trying to recover. Yes.
Recuperate is still.
I thought I was going to pronounce it wrong, so that's why I didn't say it.
Hello, Claudia. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Claudia.
This is Quit for What? We're just here hanging out on tonight.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
We're going to have some good conversation. We're going to have some fun. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is to motivate, educate, and inspire people. So,
yes.
If you want to hang out with us, please feel free to stay. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, so, every time I hear somebody getting their tonsils removed, I think about a Fat Albert episode. I think it was Fat Albert. Somebody in the gang was getting their tonsils taken out.
Oh
and
no!
all they was like talking about is you get ice cream. They made a song, ice cream. They were just excited that you get ice cream.
Well, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just I was in Columbus for like a couple days with her. And I still feel so bad. Yesterday, she almost had me in tears because she just was, her throat is still, and she really can't eat anything. And, so, yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry, I was reading the comment, not laughing. But anyway, yeah, so going through it, did they give her ice cream, though? That's basically what I was
she can't really, she can't even take it right now.
Can't even get nothing? Like, she got to have, she
do a little bit of water when she can.
Okay.
And then, just it has to be no lumpy food. Like
right.
Really
oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Ice cream is, slide down.
But hopefully in a couple, by the end of the week, she might be able to get that ice cream because we did go get some.
There you go.
Before she had her surgery.
That's right. Just straight up ice cream with nothing in it. Can't get no Rocky Roll.
What
is it? What's the butter pecan? Can't
no,
none of that.
nothing.
Some straight. Yeah. All right, Claudia. See you in a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
But how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I can let you know something that I spoke about a while ago, and I don't know if I told you this, but I always talk about, people that own businesses or pursuing passions. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, even it could be something that we really enjoy doing. Like we actually have fun doing it. Mm-hmm. Like we love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me, fun for me is actually shooting video and editing, doing photography and editing, but video more so, right? And then like all this, right? So every day I'm on this, like, I'm on YouTube doing research, you know what I'm saying? I'm buying new stuff to add to the the studio and everything, but it's like I don't have, or I didn't have like a full outlet. I got my aquariums. Right. So I think right now, let me see, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, with the bougie
4,
fish.
5, 6, 7. Listen, hold on though. So my fish got to be bougie. You know what I'm saying? Just so I feed them good. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think I had 9 aquariums at one point or something like that. Now I'm down to 7, right?
Yeah, I know you were saying you're trying to condense.
I'm trying to condense them, right?
Yeah.
So I'm down to 7. And then I'm about to try to break down 2 more tanks so I could be down to 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep going. You know
Progress.
What I mean? Yeah. So I just ordered a 125 gallon tank so I can condense like two tanks, but I'm gonna leave the one up. So, and it's another one I'm break down. But anyway, even me having that is still work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just didn't have nothing that was a true, like enjoyable thing that I just do. Like I I bought a handheld gaming system. I only played it once.
But you also bought the
That's what I was about to say.
remote control.
I bought a radio control card. That's what I was getting to, Kim.
Oh, sorry.
Trying to tell the people that I finally broke down. I might have told y'all this already, but I'm telling you again. I broke down and got me a radio control card. And I only ran it once so far. So I need to get back out
because you were
there.
saying you were going to take it out.
Yeah, I
Was
did.
it like a week or so ago?
I did. That was the last time I took it out. But I need to do more. That's all. So
Okay.
I just been working on condensing work, making work easier and faster, and then a little bit of enjoyment as well. That's what I've been working on.
Well, that's good because you owe it to yourself to take time out.
Yeah.
And just try to enjoy some of the things that you do enjoy, because sometimes you get so wrapped up
Right.
in working, you forget that you even had, something that you did enjoy. So
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's hard when you enjoy the work.
right.
Help me out here, y'all. Let's talk. All right. So let's go ahead and we're gonna pull the number here across the screen. All right. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm gonna pop it out here real quick to make sure that we can see it. But yeah, so the number is 330-333-0111. If you want to call just to, chop it up, talk about what I just talked about or something else you want to talk about, give us a call, okay? Again, 330-333-0111. All right, I did a test earlier, so hopefully that's that's working out for us. All right. So I can see over here on I guess it's cool. Yeah, Instagram is tweaking, but it's all good. Don't nobody be hurt on Instagram. Anyway. All right, Kim. So I know our people on TikTok can see.
Okay.
On the other platforms, they probably can't see, but you got some cards in front of you. And I know this is something that we used to do.
Yes.
These decks of cards. You got pod decks over there, and then you got two other decks as well. So the Skin Deep and
that's what it is.
I forget what the other one is called.
The Strangers Edition.
The Strangers Edition.
Yes.
Okay. So would you like to pull a card, Kim?
Yeah. How about we go ahead and pull a card?
All right, let's go ahead and let Kim pull a card. I should have pulled the table up a little closer to you.
That's okay. It's okay.
You got them.
Make it work.
Baby arms over there. So.
Be quiet.
I'm playing. You ever seen that in a baby?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
All right, I'm sorry. It's like a Saturday Night Live skit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anywho, what you got for us, Kim? You got one that you think might be good? Appropriate for the people?
I think it's appropriate.
You think? Here you go.
It's a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather abolish war or find a cure for every type of cancer?
Ooh, man, that's a wow, Kim. Goodness gracious, Kim, you want to really ask? Man, do I really got to choose that?
Yes.
All right, y'all, let's listen. These are decks of cards, and, what's on them is on them, right? So for me, this is like a serious question. You know what I mean? It would take some research for me to be able to answer that because I don't know. Both of those things are horrible. Yeah. But I think I would just be like, okay, so what do more people pass away from? You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I would decide that way. But I don't like that question. I don't like that.
Well, for me, I would find a cure for every cancer.
Really? Okay.
I mean, because I would want, people to be around as long as they could be around, unless it's your time. But, because there's so many things you miss out on, and, nobody wants to be going to funerals all the time.
But still, yeah, I hear you. But go ahead.
Not saying war, you do the same thing, but at least if you got a cure to cancer, you're here to fight another day. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily have to be cancer that you're fighting, but at least you're around to do it. Now, if we were in war, then...
But that's what I'm saying.
It's a little different. But for me, I chose cancer. I would find a cure for cancer.
Yeah, hey, listen, that one right there is a difficult
but
question.
That was a good question. That was a good one.
We was having fun, and now we got it. I'm like, gosh.
No, I thought that was a good one.
I mean, it's a good question, but either way, it's like people are suffering, or you know what I mean?
Well, because it's actually going on right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, yeah, it's a difficult question. Yeah, difficult question.
Well, if you guys,
anybody out there,
would like to answer this question, call in.
Give
us a call.
Give us a call.
We'd love to hear what your thoughts are.
Right. That's difficult.
Or how you would answer the question.
I would have tossed that one. That's a difficult question. You said what? I liked the question. No, that took us down. Look, what I'm gonna do here is I used to read this book of positive, because we're gonna need some positivity, some positive quotations. I used to read this, and I still have it open here, but I don't know where we left off, Kim.
Hey, I would have to go back through some videos to see where we left off.
Yeah. So yeah, let's I'm gonna just start at the top of the page here, Kim. All right. And I would say if this was one that I've already read before, then we know. Right. And we might get a different perspective. Okay. Yeah. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so and then I'm gonna keep going. If you're like, oh, I know that one, I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
And do like that. Okay. All right. So this one is: people are subject to moods, to temptations and fears, lethargy and aberration and ignorance, and the staunchest qualities shift under the stress and strains of daily life. I don't think we read that one.
Why did they have to use so many big words?
Well, because it's a big book. They ain't playing no games.
No,
this is not a game. See how thick this is?
Yeah.
Think they not about to use?
But when we were doing it before, they had some similar. You start to see a little similarities.
Yeah, we probably gonna still. It's still gonna happen. We haven't gotten through the whole book yet, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be people just rewording stuff and putting it back out there.
Oh, we're just skipping around. Just skipping around in the book.
No, we've been going consistent through the. Yeah. I'm gonna read that one again though. Okay. So it says people are subject to moods. So think about that first part, right? To temptations and fears, lethargy and aberration and ignorance, right? And the staunchest qualities shift under the stresses and strains of daily life. Stresses and strains. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You know. You want to say something about that?
Well, I mean, basically it's like kind of like, I'm just going to use this example. Like you allow the negative thoughts or whatever it is that you have going on. It's like it's superseding your everything that you have going on that moment or that one thing that's not good or that's negative. It's like they allow it to take control.
Right.
I mean, that's the way I kind of understood it.
Yeah. So,
or to consume them.
Yeah. So that's the beginning. People are subject to moods. Like, you know what I'm saying? So things are going to happen that is going to cause somebody to have these emotions, right?
Right.
Temptations, fears, lethargy, aberration, and ignorance, and the staunchest quality shift. It shifts under stresses and strains of daily life. So yeah, so things that, you know, because there's always going to be a stress or a strain in life daily. So moods can change, right? And this is wild because I don't know, y'all. I remember like in school, you know, this was, you know, back in the day when I used to sing and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? I was ladies man, all
right,
that.
Right.
You know, always trying to, you know.
Always sang.
Always trying to, whatever you call it, smooth or whatever you call it. But anyway, it was, there was, you know, some individuals like, I ain't in the mood. And I always was like, I never understood that, you know, because I was always, people would be to me, like, why you always smiling?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm always smiling. Even if I get mad, I smile.
But you know what? I had to learn and kind of teach myself that though too, because I would let something that someone would say to me, especially if I ain't like you.
Right.
but it would rub me the wrong way all the time. And then someone explained to me once, they're saying every time that you allow someone to take you there,
Right.
they're winning. So
They got control.
Exactly.
Right.
So I would literally just stop myself and be like, you know what? No, not today.
Not today.
We're not doing it today. Nope. I gain control over the situation.
Right.
And you can change it. That's what people have to understand.
Right.
It's changeable.
Right. Keep talking. I'm just checking.
Just got to know when to stop yourself and think about it. And those are things that actually I've been kind of doing some stuff myself. When I get into a negative space, I'll listen to something that helps like release that negative energy, kind of calm you down and give you an opportunity to just think about, why are you in this, why are you thinking like this?
Yeah.
And then it's just kind of like, you know what, you still giving people your energy. So I just try to change that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read this comment from my guy G Code. He done jumped over on the TikTok. I think he liked TikTok better.
Right.
But I got something to say about it too. But he G Code said you're putting fear over faith and not having a positive change over your mindset.
That's true. That's perfectly said.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say too about this, that's just like I said, you talked about what you deal with, and I talked about how I deal with stuff and my personality, right? But I think this is good to think about, because you might run into somebody who is dealing with one of these things, and you gotta be is it empathetic to them and understand, like, people are going through a lot, you know what I mean? So just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't mean that they have an issue with you.
Right.
It's probably just something going on, so don't take it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just, all right, whatever.
That's very true. Even when you see that, again, if just because they're having a bad time, maybe you could say something that might be like, I didn't even know I was looking like that. Thank you for, because you could be deep in thought and someone think that you have a problem. And that's not even it. You're not even paying attention to them.
Right.
So
I think just be aware. And try to, put yourself in other people's shoes. Try to think like, okay, they probably going to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But anyway, this is basically again saying that, we all are subject to moods. I can't say it's been times where I really be like, man, I ain't feeling it.
Right. When you can't, there's times when I get like, I don't even want to come out of it. Like I want to sit here and just pout.
Right. All right, y'all. We're going to keep it moving. But listen, if anybody would like to call in, we got to get this call-in line going. I do understand you might be watching on your phone or whatever it may be. But if you could, give us a call. Something you want to talk about, something you got coming up this weekend you want to shout out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can speak
Let us know.
Right. So, Jaron LaGuerre, the singer, the singer analyzer and whatnot on YouTube. He has a showcase coming up this Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's Disney themed. So they're going to be, performing Disney songs and whatnot.
He did say that he has something coming up. Yeah. Oh, wow. That'd be nice to go to.
Yeah, so I'll be there filming that.
Okay.
All right. So pretty sure if you are friends or, you can follow or search for JML Studio. I think it's JML Studios.com, I believe. Okay.
But let me tell y'all, you will not be disappointed.
Right.
They did an amazing showcase last year. Like, I loved it.
Yeah. So it's gonna be cool, and I get the opportunity to film the showcase. So I'm excited about that. Right. So hey, like I said again, if you want to call in, talk about something you got going on, want to talk about anything that we're talking about, hit us up. Okay.
Hey.
All right. If you can't see the number, it's 330-333-0111.
There it is.
There it is. All right, Kim, what's up? You got them cards over there all spread out.
Let's see what
Hopefully you pick one that ain't gonna
pick from a different deck.
Ain't gonna bring us down and have me over.
I won't make you boo-hoo.
I had to check your cards. You picked stuff out. Goodness gracious.
Let's see.
So yeah. So who's still with us? Can we get some hearts or some just drop a one in the comments if you're still here. All right.
Ready?
All right, Kim. Are you ready?
I think we used that one before.
It don't matter.
We're gonna do
Yeah. It's been a minute.
This is the pod decks interview deck.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Which words or phrases do you most overuse?
I got quite a few.
You daggone.
No, I mean, yeah, but that's not, not in the everyday conversations like all the time. You know what I mean? Now I mean is one.
Yeah, that is one.
You know what I mean? That's one for sure. Bro, I mean,
But there's sometimes you say stuff and you don't even realize that you say it a lot and be like, I don't. Yeah, you do.
Right. So I'm thinking about you. Do you know? Do you have?
I said it on the show a few times and I still say it quite a bit for some reason.
What?
Fruition.
True.
I'm always saying fruition.
That fruition right there, boy. Speak it into fruition.
Yes, because I'm trying to take a new path of being more positive and doing a lot more, so it's all about.
You should look it up and get like other words. You know what I mean? What do you call that? that mean the same thing. You know what I mean? But there I go with my, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
But
look up a different word.
Ain't no different word, but you know what I mean? Do you understand?
Right. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I'm talking about? You comprehend?
Right.
Huh?
Did you hear me?
Right. All right, y'all. So again, let us know if it's something that y'all can't break from saying on a regular basis. Something that's ingrained in your vocabulary.
Or maybe you said something so much that other people started saying it.
You dang on.
Because now I'm saying it.
Being silly. That's me being funny. That's me being silly. Look at you. I need my water. You gotta talk. I'm trying to drink.
No, I be saying it at work a lot. Mm-hmm. So, and then sometimes I don't even realize it, and I be like, "Dang, there it go again."
I feel it. All right, y'all. Let's get back into this book of positive quotations. All right, throwback edition. This is what we used to do. It's fun. I enjoy it. How you doing? You good, Cal?
I'm good.
All right, cool. All right. This one is short. Whoever said it's not whether you win or lose that counts probably lost. I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
I remember that one.
Because I think we were talking about maybe was that the one we were talking about the turtle going slow or something or something? But I do remember we were talking about a race or something.
Were we?
If I remember correctly.
I don't know, but at the same time, let's read it again. Whoever said it's not whether you win or lose that counts probably lost. So look, I mean, but if you really think about it, it's not whether you win or lose. I think that for me, I could say, as long as you learn something from it, as long as you get stronger, as long as you don't give up, right? Mm-hmm. So you lost, right? But don't let that get you down to where you quit or you give up. Learn from it, get stronger, right?
Right.
Even if you win, don't get too caught up in the fact that you won.
Right.
And get the big head, get arrogant because you won.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the coaches be saying.
Yeah, just listen, because you got to keep going and get stronger, because next time you're going to probably, have to compete with somebody that's been, ready and didn't have to get ready. They've been ready.
Right. No, that's very true. Something just came to mind when you said that.
What's up?
I forgot. I did. I forgot. You kept talking.
That is hilarious.
So it just left.
Something came, like you really put it out there like you was about to say something.
I did. I was going to, and it literally left.
Something came to mind when you were saying that. Well, what is it? I forgot. That's good.
That fast.
I love it. Hey, Instagram is really tweaking over here. We're going to let it roll though. It's all to the good. So oh, you ready for a card, huh? You ready to move on? You forgot.
Oh, no. I would say do another quote.
Do another quote. Okay. I'm going to do another quote and then you go ahead and pull a card. Okay. But I need you to listen. at the same time.
I'm listening.
Okay. All right. Here's the next one. If you have the will to win, you have achieved half your success. If you don't, you have achieved half your failure.
Can you read that one more time? I think I missed this.
I think we did this one before. I'm pretty sure we did. But if you have the will to win, you have achieved half your success.
Oh, yes, we did.
If you don't, you have achieved half your failure. I mean,
yeah.
So what you get from that, Kim? What you get?
Well, the first part.
You got to get.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to get in my mind.
The first part about.
You need me to read it again?
Yes.
I forgot. All right. If you have the will to win, you have achieved half your success.
Okay.
If you don't, you have achieved half your failure. And that's by David V.A. Ambrose.
I think what I was trying to figure out or put together in my mind was the very first half of it.
Yeah.
If you have the will to win, you have achieved half
your success
of your success. And that's just the willpower. And that's not giving up. That's, I made my mistakes, but I'm going to keep going. Because I'm going to win. Like, if you have the determination to do it, it's when we start letting the little stuff or certain things get in our way. And now we want to fall out, fall down, don't want to continue to move on, just give up. When we really even haven't. Have you really tried? Have you really tried to push yourself? Those are stuff you want to ask your questions before you completely give up.
Yeah. Yeah. And, this is, me thinking about it, something I spoke to a while ago. Like you said, yeah, anytime you're trying to do something, there's going to be obstacles, things are going to happen. It's going to get you down, whatever, right? But I always say put on blinders, just, you know what I'm saying, like the horses, just put on them blinders and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep going,
Yeah.
And you are halfway there. If you can just get your mind to know that it's possible. It's possible.
Right.
You don't got on them lashes today.
No.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a piece of hair and it just wasn't. It was hitting my eye.
And listen, I ain't just messing with my friend Kim here, but if you haven't seen that episode,
Why would you bring that up?
You can go back and watch. You'll see. You'll see. I even did a little short clip from it. But anyway, All right, you good, Kim? Good.
That moment is in these deck of cards somewhere. It asks you about a most embarrassing moment.
Oh, well, you wasn't embarrassed. Quit playing. That was fun. We was having fun. You rolled with it. You did good. All right, Kim, what you got for us?
Okay. This is coming from the Strangers Edition.
All right.
What piece of advice would you give your 14-year-old self?
You go first.
Well, I think if I was to give myself that advice, I probably would push myself to keep going, or to kind of like find ways to kind of the dreams and stuff that I had. And how you dream about it, but you don't really do it. I wish I was a lot more active.
Okay.
I would tell myself to keep going, keep pushing, even though I had, little hurdles and obstacles back then. I just wish I was a lot more in tune to a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
But again, depending on how some people are raised, everybody's not raised in the same environment.
Right.
So you don't know everything. And then some things you find out later on that you probably should have known back then. So, I think that's that. Yeah. Keep pushing, strive just to, be better.
Yeah. And that's
especially in school.
Right. I mean, 14, right? So you bringing up environments, growing up in different environments. And that's like when we have guests on the show, I always talk about what was the environment like in your household growing up? Like who was around you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a question that I ask, and always let the guests know, like, hey, I'm gonna ask you this question because it means a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And I can say for me, I had a lot of people around me growing up. You know, I was raised in a house, the same house with my great grandmother, my great grandfather, my grandmother, my grandfather, my mom, my brother, my sister, and uncles and aunts, like all in the same house, right? But guess who was missing though? Who didn't I mention in that? Right?
Yeah.
You know who?
I think.
Go ahead.
Your dad.
My dad. You see what I'm saying? So you can have a lot of love and you can have, you know, guidance in a sense, right? And that's my thing. I wish I would have listened, right? Because, you know, if it's like, you know, it's not my dad, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's kind of like, you're not my dad, you know? So maybe that's a reason why I didn't listen. But I wish I would have listened to my uncles and my grandparents, my aunt, you know what I'm saying? All them. And I wish I would have steered clear of trying to have a girlfriend at every moment in my life. Every moment in my life. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Vet? Thanks for joining. But you feel me?
Right.
Like I wish I would have focused.
Right.
I wish I would have listened. I wish I would have focused on the right things, done better in school, all that.
Yeah.
And just really,
keep going. Like,
man.
You know, the motivation, but a lot of that, even when we're younger, and that's why we, you know, have to redirect, you know, what information that I didn't receive, you make sure that the younger generation or your children and make sure that they know those things. Right. Because, you know, sometimes, well, if you got old school, you know, family members or parents, a lot of stuff was kind of like hush hush.
Yeah.
And some stuff weren't talked about, or some people didn't know how to talk or have that conversation. So with that, it's kind of like you kind of teaching yourself in a sense, other than what school told you, or some people just didn't want you to be exposed to those things. So why talk about it? Yeah. But that's something we have to change, because I think that if our kids know a lot more, being younger, they know a lot more to look out for.
Oh yeah.
You know, those sorts of things, or the type of people that, you know, the type of friends that they have, or, you know, just really having those conversations. But I guess, you know, it can go a few different ways, but.
Yeah. And for me, in my experience, hello, is it you Slay? How you doing?
Hi, you Slay.
Right. So, but yeah, so my experience in not having, you know, my dad, I mean, that just, but still having like that love, and, you know, my grandfather, that's like I said, Daddy Matt, my grandfather, only daddy I know, right? He pushed me, you know, it was tough love though. He had that old school tough love.
Right.
So I had to like prove myself, but that's cool though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the older generation, it was a little different versus now.
Right. But I appreciate that, because that, you know, he got me moving.
But some of that old school still needed today. Right. You know, just to kind of.
Yeah. But with that being said, I'm, you know, teaching my kids, like you're saying, the best that I can. Like, look, you know, all right.
Right.
Yeah, that's good, y'all. All right. Anybody out there want to call in, you sure can. Talk to us about anything that we're talking about. Right. Or if you got something that you want to talk about, you want to, you know, shout something out, give us a call, okay?
Give us a call.
That's right.
If you're too shy, type it in the
like the comments.
The comments.
In the comments.
We can read them.
That's it. So if you'd like to call in, the number is 330-333-0111.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool. So Kim, that was the card, right? So let's go back to this book of positive quotations.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's see where we left off. All right. Okay. And this is. I always say men and women, because some of these just say men, but it says the real difference between men is energy. How are we going to take that? Men and women, I'm just saying. Energy.
Yeah.
Energy.
I could see. sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. So it kind of made me think about like how people say I can read a person's energy, or I'm going to match their energy.
Right.
Or if you have the energy to push through, you got the energy to show up. Right. So the difference is energy. Do you have that fight in you? Do you have that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because even just individually, it's having that energy is, you know.
And is that energy that we speak of, is that something that if you are, you know, not physically challenged in a sense, is that something that you feel like people can, I'm going to say hone, right? Is that something that people can actually, you know, mentally push themselves to get their energy up? Is that something you can pull out of yourself?
I think you can.
Okay.
If you focus, you know, on, you know, what it's going to take, where you're at, what are you currently doing?
What are you trying to get to?
Exactly.
Right.
So I think that you can motivate yourself mentally to even for your physical. And sometimes it just take maybe meditating, just clear your mind. Don't think about whatever is bothering you. Just like when I clear my mind, I think about a plain white piece of paper.
Okay.
Nothing's on it. I can put whatever I want on it, you know, but it's kind of relaxing because nothing's there and I don't have to think about it.
Right.
You know, just to kind of be able to say, okay, now I need to get my energy level. Sometimes just giving, you know, practicing some kind of meditation routine or something, just to kind of help you get yourself back into a good, because even your spirit, or not your spirit, but your we were talking about your mood. Your mood can
fluctuate with stress and whatever it may be.
Right.
Yeah.
And so just, you know, thinking clearly, calmly, you know, I think it.
Yeah. And I would say too, we're talking about mentally, right? And I always talk about, you know, taking naps and stuff like that. Right. So we talk about energy, and I do know, like, guess what? I've been taking some naps here and there now. Right. But I've been also staying up late. Right. So it messes me up. When I take a nap, I'm up. It's a wrap. Like I'll be up to 3 a.m.
Right.
Got to mess around and lay down for 30 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's another thing. You know, we're speaking about, you know, the difference is having the energy. So another piece of that is that something I really want to start doing is like working out, you know, exercise, right? And there's things, this is just things that we can do to get our energy up, to be able to show up, to be able to pursue whatever it is we're trying to do. Right. So it's mental, physical, spiritual, you know what I mean? All of it.
And like that's, you got some very good points there, because this little stuff I try and I notice how my energy changes.
Yeah.
Just from doing that. And that could be, let me go to bed a little bit earlier so I can wake up, get my day started. And it's like your little routine that you get, you're on time, everything's going right. Yeah. You know, you just got to sit down and, you know, organize and make sure, you know, you're hitting those things, but it works.
Yeah. Another thing for me is my eating habits. Like today, I didn't eat until about 6 something.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? I'll be going.
Yeah, that's going
it's crazy.
Burn your energy. So and that's what you say, like when you do like that, carry like a little power bar or something, just so that you can continue to keep your energy going and you're not feeling sluggish or tired.
Right.
I had to start doing that.
Yeah.
Kind bars.
I done tried all
They're
that.
amazing.
I done tried it all. I just be doing too much. I just be moving. Anywho, it's good to talk about though. Yeah. It's good to talk about. It's good. Okay. Kim, you got a card ready for us over there? You don't, do you?
No, I didn't.
It's all good.
So we'll do the right ones.
It's all good. All right. So, yeah, again, y'all, if y'all want to call in, please do. You might be watching on your phone or something like that. You can jump off and jump back on. You know what I mean? Give us a call, okay? Let us know that you're still with us. You're enjoying the things that we're talking about. All right. So I'm going to go into, now that you got a card ready. You got a card ready?
Well, I got a card.
Okay. Now don't.
And I feel like it's a best friend card.
Do you?
I do.
All right. Let's see here. What you got?
And this is from the Skin Deep.
Okay.
If for some reason I lost my memory, what's the first thing you tell me about us.
Aw. You want me to start that?
Yeah.
All right. If you lost your memory, the first thing I would tell you about us is we went to school together, right? We went to high school together, right? Bookto, to be exact. And I never had, well, I had, but I would spend my bus fare on snacks, especially the cream-filled donuts, the Krispy Kreme joints, the round ones. When they had those, or the Pizza Hut pizza, I would spend my bus fare.
Yeah, because I remember trying to gather some pennies for you.
But you supposed to have your memory been lost, Kim. You can't.
That's right. My memory is gone.
Just jump into my conversation. Now you talking about, this is the question you asked. And
my memory came back.
Because you was like, hold up. I remember I used to have to scrape up money to get you can catch the bus home. Now you mad. You know what I mean? But yeah,
we made it happen.
I would start there. That would be the jump off to, letting you know. Did I say book though? Lang lang, yes I did. I said book though.
Hey.
Griff's in the building.
Hey, Griff's.
Yeah.
That's
All right, Kim, what about you? What would you say?
What could I say? I don't know.
What?
I don't.
So if
I would be throwing everything at you.
What would be the first thing though? The question was, what would be the first thing, right?
Yeah, but you already said that would have made.
But there's maybe something else.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Your godchildren.
But that's not. Okay. You want to do? Okay. So look. I guess you didn't say so I went back to high school. Okay, so you jumped high school and said, so you would start the godchildren. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I would start the godchildren.
Okay, so
I've been like, well, you have two. You have a boy and a girl.
Really?
They're both adults.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to meet them. All right. That's a good question.
I don't know.
I like that. Listen, is there anybody out there who has a best friend or a very close friend that, if you lost your memory or they lost their memory, what would be the first thing that you would tell them to try to get them to remember? You know what I mean? That's a good one. I like that.
It is a good one, but
I thought you was about to say you used to sing and
Oh,
see, that's what I thought.
Well,
you
I
was
would
about
think
to
your
say.
family might have
Told me that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I had to come with something else.
Right. That's a good question. Though. I
like you got godchildren.
Right. That's good.
Not one, but two.
But two. I would like to meet them someday.
Right. That's what they say when you have memory loss. I'd like to meet them.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we're not laughing at memory loss. This is just a deck of cards. It's just questions on here. Okay.
It was a good question.
It's a good question, though. Between friends.
Yeah.
And that's what that deck of cards is about.
That's why I would pick questions that were pertaining to our friendship and stuff.
Right.
So.
Right. Cool. That was a good one. I like it. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead to another quote here, Kim. All right, you ready?
Yep.
This is good. I think I remember this one. Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm.
Yes.
Bruh.
Yes.
Yes.
We did. We elaborated on that one for a little bit because there was just so many points to that.
Yeah. I'm going to read that one again just because, right? Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it? Because I can talk about it.
I'll let you go first this time.
Listen. I could say that this me doing this podcasting thing, right? I started in 2010, but I wasn't consistent, right? So it never, I had two other shows. I had the What's Really Good show, and then I had Lunchtime Live, right? Yep. But where they at now? You know what I'm saying? So they were successful, but not, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I wasn't consistent. I think for me, success is doing something and being able to do it and have longevity
right
in it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have longevity, not like, oh, yo, I popped off and I won this big thing and then that was it. Nothing else happened after that. Like you got $1 million, but you done spent it.
Right.
So now you like back to square one. You know what I mean? So success is consistent in whatever it is
right
that you're doing. But along the way, you're going to have obstacles that you can consider as being failures. But I think they're momentary failures. Stuff's going to happen, but continuing to push through without loss of enthusiasm. That's the key.
Yeah, I had a similar situation. Not situation, but I've been on a weight loss journey for like some time, for a few years.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until, I want to say back in 2022, I initially got on the bandwagon, lost about 40 pounds. Then my back got messed up. So I let that be my excuse why I didn't keep pushing. And then before you know it, I like gained double the weight back. And it wasn't until the end of 2023, I believe, is when I got with the program that I'm in now. And I have gone a whole year and down a little over 100 pounds.
Okay.
Still going, but it was, this time I didn't allow anything, I didn't care what it was, to stop me from accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish. And it's so crazy because now I just thought about it. I've been thinking about this over the last week. Like, wow, I can't even believe I made it this far, but it was just it was what I really wanted. And I wanted to see it through to the end. And every day, even on the days that I was up and down, but it was still good days. The successful days outweighed the bad, where I felt down or, wasn't getting anywhere. I had to stop myself, regroup, and say, okay, how else can I tackle this?
Right.
And then before you know it, I'm going again, and it's just not giving up. It's just keep pushing, even in bad days.
That's it.
Yeah.
So keeping that enthusiasm about what you're
like
achieving.
I had to. It wasn't just, it was health, and I was uncomfortable.
Yeah. Listen, there's reasons behind whatever it is that we're pushing for, right? Yep. So yeah, I think, like for me, like when I was talking about the if I lost my memory, if you wanted to bring something up, I talked about singing. Right. So I've always wanted to be an entertainer, right? So this is kind of me entertaining at the same time, but I also truly love helping people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So here we go, right? And then I always wanted my own.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see myself just working for somebody else or under somebody else for the rest of my life. Like you know what I mean?
I know, because that's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Like I got a little ways, but I have the faith that I will get to that place where I'm just working for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always had that entrepreneurial spirit or whatever
I'm ready to go now. I can taste it. Ready to just go full-fledged.
Right. So again, I'm gonna read that one again. I love it. All right. Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. So yeah, y'all, ups and downs. That's what Quit for What is about.
Yes.
Okay. We don't give up over here. And the key is consistency, y'all. I'm telling you. The key is consistency.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
absolutely. And if you think that you're not going to be able to stay consistent, find your accountability partner.
Right.
That always helps to have a partner that can be like, oh, all right, you're falling back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to accomplish a goal here, but that's a true accountability partner.
Right. And you just made me think about something, y'all. We're coming up on the end of the show. And there was something I wanted to do which is a network of people that we we get on a Zoom, once a week or something, just to continue to push each other, right?
Yep.
And talk about any challenges that we face, right? To help each other get over hurdles, right? So you talk about an accountability partner. You got to make sure that whoever it is somebody that's resilient themselves. You know what I mean? To push you, right? So I haven't given up on that. The issue is I had a piece of software that I wanted to use to implement it, but I cannot find that software again. So I'm going to have to try to find something else because I want to be able to, kind of have like a one-way chat with the group. So I don't want it to be something that's going to spam everybody, if I put out, hey, we're going to be live, this Sunday at 7, you know what I mean? Join us, right? But that's specifically for this group. I don't want it to be to where somebody can respond and everybody responded and now people getting all these notifications. I don't want nothing like that. So I have found a software, but then I can't recall which one it is. Yeah, but I'm going to get it.
Yeah, because we ready to get this pop.
I know, Kim. Even if we, it started all small, that's how things work.
Yeah.
But you just keep going. You build it.
Yeah.
Quit for what?
And it's a great place to powwow, bounce, any questions you have about something. And, I love the motivational part of it because sometimes you don't always get that and you just need that, like, man, I wish I had, somebody to, pushing me in the background,
That's it.
So.
Yeah. And another thing I want to speak on is I got a chance to meet a young man by the name of David Shands, all right? If y'all don't know who he is a podcaster. He owns a podcast studio in Atlanta, a millionaire off of podcasting and his studio space and other things, his business. But I got a chance to meet him in Cleveland. I want to say it was a few weeks ago, right? And they are having a podcast summit in Atlanta, July 4th and 5th. All right. And me and Kim, we'll be in the building.
We're going to be in the building, y'all.
Right. So listen, what we talk about consistency, and then the other part is opportunity, right? So yes, it's going to cost for us to get there. It's going to cost for the ticket, the flight, the hotel, the car, the rental, all of those things, right? But what I said to myself is, I'm doing this podcast thing. If I don't do it, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Right.
If I'm not willing to invest in, getting education, right, from people that are like really doing it big, then like, what am I doing?
Right.
And it just something that just popped in my head. It's just like, if you want to be a doctor, you got to go to school.
Right.
How much do that cost?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
You feel me?
A whole lot.
So we have to find opportunities, jump on these opportunities, and be willing to invest in ourselves by attending events or whatever it may be.
Right.
Being in a room where you got successful people in the industry that you're pursuing is a plus. So if we don't go, what are we doing, Kim? Huh?
We're sitting ducks.
Huh? All right, y'all. So look, we just went on a quick little rant there. That was good though. We only got a minute left. I would say I enjoyed today's episode.
I
How
did
about you,
too.
Kim? It was
I
good.
did too. Yes.
Yeah. I think we're gonna if we don't have a guest next Tuesday, we're gonna run it back.
Absolutely.
We're gonna run it back. Okay, but I'm gonna need you to go through them cards. I don't want nothing, no downers. Got me over here thinking
think
about.
That question was a downer.
Got me playing Superman. Which
I
one?
thought about
who am I save? Superman. Like, anyway, but yeah, this was cool. I enjoyed myself. Everybody who's joined us, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Right?
Yeah.
If you're still watching, we greatly appreciate you.
Yes.
Right? And hopefully you'll come back next Tuesday.
That's true.
8 to 9.
Come back and visit us.
That's
now.
right. Quit for what? Kim, you got anything you want to say?
I don't have anything to say today.
On tonight?
But I am so excited and happy to be back.
Right.
And I'm sad that it's about to end.
I know that's right, Kim. But guess what?
But I get to do it again next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. That's right.
At 8 o'clock.
That's right. That's right, y'all. So again, thank y'all so much for joining us. We had a great time.
Yes.
And we hope you did. Next Tuesday, 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. All right?
Yes.
You ready, Kim?
I'm ready.
All right, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all with what I always leave y'all with. And that is, do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time.
Peace.